Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessie if you're new here. I do all kinds of like lifestyle vlogs, some money, finance stuff, motherhood. But today is March 13th. It is a Wednesday. Ben's mom is on vacation this week. What's wrong? She's on vacation, so she can't help this week. Today, I'm getting groceries, which normally I do on Wednesdays. Basically, it just seems like it's always gonna be like a Whole Foods pickup in Trader Joe's because we almost always need something specialty, especially for Ivy now. I'm in the Trader Joe's parking lot. It's supposed to be really nice out today. You need help? Okay, I'll help you. Ivy has this thing where like she absolutely cannot wear her shoes in the car. She immediately takes them off, and I have on some like tennis shoe type thing today. They're a little big on her, but it's like too warm for boots and too cold for her sandals right now. It's only like, well, she probably could have worn this. Anyway, she can't get them off. That was a long way of saying she couldn't get them off and I needed to help her. We're gonna go home. I'll show you guys a quick grocery haul. I know there's grocery hauls in every vlog. Let me know down below, do you like hate the grocery hauls? Because if you do, I can definitely stop doing them. I just feel like getting groceries every week is something that I do for my family and it's a big piece of our week. Maybe there's different ways like I can incorporate some different things. Like today, for example, I would like to make cookies. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I've come up with. Also, if you watched my last vlog, which went up today, I haven't read any of the comments yet. I know I was like in a really bad place. I was pretty stressed. I think I'm still a little bit stressed, but honestly, my appointment isn't for 2.5 weeks. At least 2 weeks. There's nothing I can do about it until I go there, get everything done, but I was definitely not in a great headspace for a couple of days after that. Let's go home, check on the dogs, get ready, get through our day. Also, this, like, I can't get this freaking gel polish off. Anyways, I gotta go because this kid is trying to eat her shoes. Where are you going? Where are you going? Abby? Where are you going? Okay, we're officially home. We moved some stuff around, if you can't tell. Basically, Ben moved it last night, so I haven't had any time to like reconfigure stuff, but a lot of that stuff needs to go somewhere else. My desk is upstairs now. I thought I would show you guys our grocery hauls. I got some stuff from Trader Joe's there. From Whole Foods, I got milk for Ivy. I got oat milk for me. Cottage cheese, I thought I got 2 of these, so I need to look at my order. Sour cream, gluten-free pasta, and then I also got gluten-free spaghetti for a recipe I'm gonna make. I think it's like leek mushroom something, so I also got a leek. Got some dairy-free butter, dairy-free yogurt for Ben and Ivy. I got a dairy-free ice cream, 2 kinds. My Justin's. These pretzel sticks are great. They are gluten-free and they're spectacular. I got flour tortillas, some mini chocolate chips, and cashews. I'm really like struggling with her today. She's in like a whiny mood, which is what it is. Now I don't have like Miss Rachel down here to distract her. She'll sit in there just fine for Ben, but for me, no. doesn't want that. I got some new tulips, some dog treats, and then a bunch of fruit. So 3 raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, and then 2 kinds of salsa. Mushrooms for the leek mushroom pasta I'm gonna make. These are for Ben. Yeah. Bell peppers. These are just nice to have on hand. Some ground turkey. And then 2 hash browns. And some chicken meatballs. And the final bag is some tortilla chips. Some bread for Daddy. Bananas. I got some blood orange caffeine-free tea because I've been trying to have tea when I'm on my like group coaching program calls, and I don't really like any of the tea we have, so I tried to get like a fruitier one, and then some avocados. That is everything we got. I'm gonna put this all away, and then she technically should be going down for a nap, but because of daylight savings time, which is the dumbest time of year, her schedule's all messed up. I could have swore that I bought, oh, she's gonna take down the camera. Okay, I could have swore that I bought 2 cottage cheese, so I'm gonna look at that really quick. I did order 2, but they were out of stock, so that makes sense. Okay, so the total for Whole Foods was $84.40, and then Trader Joe's was, oh, I also forgot, if you watched my video last week, I got some stuff refunded that I was overcharged for, and then yeah, it was $90.06 at Trader Joe's today. She's literally destroying everything. What are you doing? Are you being helpful? Unsure. We need to do some serious spring cleaning and like organizing. Serious. I'd also like to like hire someone to clean the house, like do a deep clean, which I think we might do. We did it once in Raleigh too, and it was just really helpful. Look, we got more cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. You want to make cookies with Mama? Yeah. You've never made cookies before. You literally hear Benjamin pounding on the ceiling. I didn't even need this. Whoops. Ivy, what are you doing? Definitely didn't need cashews either. Ivy, do you want to give the doggies a treat? Here's one. Say sit. Give that to one of them. Here, no. Give that to Cora. Give it to Cora. Give it to Cora. Good job. Gentle. Good girl. Here, give this to Finn. No, to Finn. Ives gives this to Finn. Give it to Finn. Good boy, Finn. Here you go. Kind of worked. Usually she's a little bit... You're just more comfortable with Cora because she's more gentle. I'm gonna wash my fruit, cut up my... What do you got? Flowers? I use this fruit and vegetable wash from Trader Joe's. I think you can just use like vinegar or baking soda too, but I have this, so. And then basically I just pour them in and let them sit for a little bit. She's just running. Everybody say a prayer for my energy. Sometimes I separate them. Actually, that's a lie. I like never separate them. Sometimes I think about separating them and I don't because it seems like a lot of work. So I literally just put them in this stuff, let them sit for a while, and then I'll dump them in a strainer, which unfortunately usually mushes the raspberries, especially because these ones are already kind of mushy. Yeah, they're just hanging out in here. Let them hang out in there for a little bit longer. I'll put the, can I have that? Give it. Give it. I will put them in that. Unfortunately, these tulips are pretty much dead. Okay. I think this is fairly common knowledge, but maybe you don't know. I know, like, my husband didn't, but for flowers, my, I don't know how to explain it. Like, my mom's friend growing up, we used to call her Grandma Esther, and she owned a flower shop, and she taught my mom and us, I guess, to always cut them like at a diagonal. So if you didn't know that, always cut your flowers at a diagonal, and make sure you cut them too when you're like putting, and then I think too, to keep them like healthy, you can like keep cutting them, or at least like replace their water. I'm not gonna lie, I rarely remember to do that. Also, I think these tulips are kind of at like their last leg. Hopefully they last for the week. I love tulips in the spring though, so it's worth the $10, which I will say is kind of pricey. You guys, I'm just literally ignoring this toddler running around with Trader Joe's bags. I need to like figure out a way to clean up some of this stuff in here. And oh yeah, our neighbor yesterday like yelled to Benjamin because Benjamin borrows his like ladder and stuff sometimes. He's like, here, take these. So we have these cool little like cups, and I feel like they're great because Ivy can like play with them and they won't break. All of our other stuff is glass. We don't have like any plastic cups or anything, so these will be nice. And plus in the summertime they'll be nice, we can take them outside. So that was nice. Didn't have to purchase them. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put them because I don't have enough room. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a little bit chaotic this morning. Need to put her down in probably like a half an hour, and then I need to film a video. Sometimes she's been taking like 3-hour naps, but yesterday she only took like an hour and 45-minute nap. So I'm hoping that she pulls out a 3-hour nap today, because that would be great for me. Because thankfully my sister-in-law was able to come over yesterday afternoon, so I was able to finish my blogs for the week. But I need to film. If I can edit, I would like to edit. I need to do my food freedom work. I have a food freedom call tonight. Oh, I have lab work tomorrow morning. Anyway, so I'm going to finish doing these fruit and then go from there. Sorry, I am so distracted. I'm so distracted. Okay, it's been literally a minute, but here's all the berries. Just rinsed them off and put them in there. Here's the crazy child. I think I'm going to make cookies with her this afternoon. I was thinking about starting it now because the dough has to sit for like 20 minutes, but that just seems like a lot to do at this very moment in time. What are you doing? So I just feel like it's so much more open in here now. Hopefully you could hear me with closing my camera, but there's just like so much more room. The dogs are happier. But yeah, it's just, I don't really, where'd you go? Get out of there. No. No, stop. Did you guys see her face? I don't think you did. No, you cannot have that. Come on. Get out of here. Get out. Her little nose is all bloody. I'm frazzled. I'm gonna try to wrangle this child, get her down for a nap, and I'll check in with you guys on her nap. What are you doing? Hey friends, it's now 12:41. Ivy went down almost an hour ago, 55 minutes ago. I just got done filming my what I spend in a week video, so I will link that because that should be up before this one. But I need to eat. I need to put those fruit back in their little fruit packet things. Put those in the fridge. I need to do some of the dishes just to get them out of the way so that when we do the cookies this afternoon, I have some more space. I also put some of the dog stuff in the laundry because it was stinky down here, so I wanted to wash that stuff. Another big, very important thing that I need to do is eat. I have a little bit of a headache and I think it's because I haven't really eaten anything. I made this like creamy white bean soup or something last night, and it's very coconut milky, and I just like don't like coconut milk, so but I did make that, so I should try to eat that. We'll see. Let's see what's in the fridge. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to eat some of this soup just because I don't really want to spend the time making something else. It looks good. It's just very coconut milky, which is not my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, it's like white beans, kale, coconut milk, obviously, diced tomatoes, carrots, celery, onion, garlic, a bunch of spices. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this. Not gonna lie, I just took like a little lick of it. I just hate coconut milk. I hate the taste of it, and I think I just put a little bit too much in it. What is on the floor? Like, I don't know, maybe I'll put something else in it to give it a little bit less of that coconut flavor. I don't know. Hot sauce helps everything, right? Oh yeah, it took a while to get Ivy down. She just like wasn't into it. Yeah, and then I like did my food freedom work. It is really nice having my desk upstairs. I just feel like I was able to get stuff done quickly, which was nice. But I'm gonna try to get all of these like berries now. Of course, because I didn't do them separately, I have to like go through, and I could just put them in something else, but I don't have anything else. And I feel like I've tried to do the what are those called, like, oh, like mason jars for this stuff, and it just like does not work. I just feel like they go bad quicker, so I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm sure I am. Anyway, I was gonna say, those of you that watched my last video, I really appreciate it. I've gotten a few comments already, just like people being really kind and supportive about the health news that I got. Or I should say, I didn't really get a ton of health news. I just was told that like something could be seriously wrong. So I need to go in and like get it checked. And unfortunately, I can't go in until March, like the end of March. I have still like 2 weeks to wait before I can even get the biopsy done. And then from there, I have to wait to see if anything else is wrong. I'm hoping not. Again, I wish that the doctor just would have come about it in a different way. Like I get that it's like serious, but she just was like, she almost sounded like fearful, which is just like not something that a doctor should do, especially at this stage where like it could be something serious, but there's like literally no way that she could know if it is from the pap. Like it does not give you enough information. I didn't like her in the appointment either, to be honest, because she told me that, what'd she say? Oh, she was like, oh, you're 36. Do you want to have more kids? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you better hurry up. You're getting old. And I was like, okay. 90-year-old woman telling me that I'm getting old. Like, I understand what age I am and what that means about possible fertility, but like, I don't know, that's just so weird. I've never had another doctor say that to me. Like, again, I understand why she's saying it. I'm just saying that her delivery could be different, you know? Like, you don't have to like fear monger people into stuff. And then she also was like, we were talking about like where we were from, and I told her that we had just moved back from Raleigh, and Yeah, she was like, oh, do you miss it? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, we probably will move back someday unless something happens that like makes us want to stay here. Both Ben and I don't see at least Illinois as our long-term home. And she was like, oh, you won't move back. And I was like, what? And she was like, you won't move back. You have family here. And I was like, you don't even know me. It was, she just like, I don't know how to explain it other than like, she doesn't have people skills, if that makes sense. Like, she doesn't have bedside manner that like a doctor should have. I've had amazing OBGYNs. In fact, except for like the doctors that were involved in my birth, all of my other OBGYNs that I've had, because I've had a lot, because I've moved a lot, have all been spectacular. Like, they've just all been so great. And it's just so strange getting like a super old school doctor who's like fear mongering. I'm gonna try to eat this food that I'm really not interested in eating and get going on my afternoon. I'll pick up with you guys, I think, once we start doing some cookies maybe, because I'm just gonna take a little bit of time here and chill before Ivy wakes up so that I can like recenter myself. Not gonna lie, I hated that soup. I feel like I just like don't like coconut milk, so I ate a good amount of it because I have nothing else prepared for lunch, so I needed to eat this. So yeah, I ate some potato chips. Benjamin is, of course, talking too loud on his call. So Ivy's been moving around a little bit. I'm hoping that he quiets down because she needs, I would prefer that she slept for another half an hour if possible. She's been having like 3-hour naps. I don't think that's gonna happen today, but I want her to at least hit 2 hours. And I would also like to go for a walk because it's 66 degrees right now, which is crazy to me. You guys don't care about the weather though, but I do, you know, it's a little bit warm. Anyway, so I'm gonna watch video on my phone and do this little bit of dishes, maybe just like pick up a little bit. I sat on the couch and watched my vlog that went up today. I just feel like whenever I start thinking about the like biopsy that I need to get, I get anxious. So I need to get up and like move and try to like distract myself a little bit so I'm not like focusing on it. Don't get any ideas. I literally just finished my period yesterday, but I'm taking a prenatal because I would like to get pregnant this year. So it's good for you to be on a prenatal if you would like to get pregnant at some point. We're not currently trying. Obviously with like this like health stuff I have to get figured out, I don't know if that's gonna affect anything with this, so I'm just trying not to think about that. And then I am also taking this from Organic Olivia. It's called Natal Nourish Fertility Formula, a nourishing plant-based tonic designed to support healthy fertility and pregnancy. So I took this when I got pregnant with Ivy. I figured it's worth it. It's just like herbs and stuff, so it's not gonna do anything to you. I really like this Organic Olivia's stuff, so I just take a couple little droppers of it. Some tonics are disgusting. This tastes like raisins to me, which isn't like great, but not disgusting, you know? I'm also noticing just like less inflammation, like less puffiness, less sickness. I have a headache today. Yeah, so I think like I've fully cut out dairy, gluten. Obviously I cut out eggs now like 2 months ago because I found out I'm allergic to egg whites, so I cut out eggs. Dairy and gluten, A, are just like inflammatory foods, unfortunately, and B, as someone with autoimmune issues, specifically thyroid, there's just like research on why a gluten-free diet and dairy-free diet can be really helpful for you. So, and I just feel better when I don't eat those foods consistently. So for now I'm just cutting them out because it makes me feel better. Like my hands are less puffy, my ring is like loose, my watch is loose, like I can tell in my face. I don't know if you guys can tell too. Like I'm currently not weighing myself, so I don't know if I've lost weight, but I know that I just feel like less puffy. I have like less puff in my stomach, like not necessarily weight, it's like water retention, puffiness, bloated, that kind of stuff that I've noticed has dissipated. So I'm hoping, you know, all the things I'm doing are helping me. But I'm gonna make myself a little coffee. I'll show you guys what I do, even though I literally have no idea what I'm doing, so please tell me if I'm doing something wrong. But I'm just gonna do a small iced coffee, so I'm gonna try some of my oat milk that I just got. Sometimes this doesn't go when I tell it to go. Machines. Just in like a weird mood. Like in a good mood, but definitely feeling weird, which to be fair is kind of who I am as a person. So maybe I'm just feeling like myself today. Creamer. Apparently this is how you make an iced latte, by the way. It's like all milk. So I did like mostly oat milk and then creamer. That's like what those stuff are. And then you take it like your little shot and pour it on top. Whee! And that's a latte, because the latte is basically all milk, which is why I realized that I never liked my coffee at home, is because I would make these like, these like gigantic coffees, and then I would have to put in like so much creamer to like make it milky, and I was like, why is this not working? Well, because really all it is a shot of espresso. Like if you go to a, you know, any, what are they called? Coffee shop and ask for like a latte. So it's pretty good. I feel like I'm still doing something wrong. Good enough for now. I'm gonna do the dishes, stop talking to you guys, because I'm just blabbing. I'm in a silly, goofy mood, which is better than last week's video because I was very stressed. It is now 2:33. We got this messy gal. Say hi. Hi. Took about a 2-hour nap. I think Ben woke her up, but she probably would have woken up pretty soon anyway, so I just like let her hang out in her crib for a little bit. Ooh, I'm out of focus, just because she enjoys playing in there. So now I just fed her. She had some cottage cheese and a couple of blackberries, the last of the other packet. I think there was like 6 or 5 of them. Daddy must have had ramen for lunch or something, so he saved a little bit for her. So that's what the yellow stuff is all over the place. I want to make cookies, but so I took all this stuff out. I'll show you guys in a minute. But I want to see if Ivy can like kind of help, you know? I want to like involve her and stuff in the kitchen. Are you all done? Or do you want, you're all done? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to make cookies. I think we're also gonna then try to go for a walk. Ben, it sounds like, is too busy to go with us, so it sucks a little bit just because I like going for walks with him. Bless you. It just makes me a little bit anxious to walk with her by myself, so we'll see. It's like 65 degrees out though, so I need to go outside. But, okay, ready to get cleaned? Okay, it's dark in here just because I closed that, otherwise. Can we leave the disc on the floor, please? Thank you. Okay, this stays on. You ready? Want to help? Okay. First up, let's see. Add butter to mixing bowl. Here, I want to pour it in. Pour it. Watch. Pour it. Add in the sugar and beat with the butter. Okay, so we need to add in 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. So, good job. Do you need help? Okay, use this. Ready? Here, hold it. Take this. Put it in. Oh, good job. Let that mix. Now what do we do? I'm gonna try to use applesauce instead of egg. How much applesauce? Now, do you want to put this in there? Can you put that in there? Do you need help? Got it? Here, you can do it. Hold both hands. Go like this. Wow. Good job. This one up. cornstarch. You wanna help? Wanna help? Or you just wanna eat the applesauce? Here. Good job. Okay. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. She's literally just eating the applesauce. Good job. And then a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna do this just because I can't get it out. Good job. Here, Mama's gonna turn it, but you can't touch while it's turning, okay? Put your hands down. Hands at your side. Oh, it's slightly stressful. Up you want to see? Okay, now I want some applesauce. Cup. Good job. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like fold in the chocolate chips. She like stressed me out when she put her hand in the mixer. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, she did not touch it, but I'm glad I gave you a spoon just for you to use your hands. That's fine though. Is that yummo? Is that yummo? We'll see how this goes. I currently do not have good luck with using applesauce as a replacement. And then I just have these Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips. So I'm just gonna measure with my heart while applesauce monster over here lives her best life. I like a lot of chocolate chips, so what is the point of a chocolate chip cookie if there is not a lot of chocolate chips in it, you know? That's what I think. And there's no egg in it, so. Okay, now it needs to chill for 20 minutes, so I think maybe we'll go for a walk while we do that. Yeah. Yeah, you're showing them. Is that your spoon? Anyone else? I'm like a cleaner upper as I go. I hate stuff being out. Now let's try to go for a walk. Did you find some rocks? She's like obsessed with these rocks on the side of our driveway. Got some rocks? Looks like Mama didn't get all the curry off your face. That was a nice little walk. It was about a half hour. Basically walked for a mile, 1.13, 1.18, something like that. I'm proud of myself for going by myself. I was a little bit anxious, but I was okay. What'd you do? So we're both having our little waters here. Cheers. I just put some electrolytes in mine. Although I'm a little worried that the electrolytes are giving me a stomachache. Now we need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees and bake for 13 to 18 minutes. I have to turn on the vent when I turn on the oven because it still smells like gas. I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll show you guys the process. I think then it's 3:30, 3:40 now. I might have a little snack because the cookies won't be good for a while. Or they'll, you know what I mean. Maybe like a bar or something. I honestly don't have the energy to think about anything else. Okay, here are the cookies. They're a little flat, but honestly, it's probably because I didn't use egg. This last little one, they're a little bit overdone, but that's okay. So they have to like rest for 15 minutes, and those ones were done later, so I'm gonna rest those, or let those rest. But these are pretty much done. I just had a protein bar though, so I'll probably wait till after dinner to have one, but they smell really good. They are a little bit like oily, but I guess most cookies are. Plus these are almond flour, so they're higher fat. Not that that matters because it doesn't, but like the higher fat content for sure from the almonds, which I prefer. I think almond flour is great. I am just watching a little bit of TV with Ivy upstairs. She's playing, I just have the TV on. I'll probably start making dinner in like 45 minutes because I have a call at 6. So I think I'm just gonna make like a easy chickpea curry for dinner tonight. It's also like, I think it's supposed to rain tonight, so it's starting to get gloomy. Look at poor Finnegan over there. He just wants to go outside. I would leave them outside, but honestly, he is such a nuisance. I love him to death, but he has to be supervised. So anyways, I'm gonna go hang out with Ivy before she destroys something or calls 911 or something with my phone.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Wow. What are you doing? What? Hello. I love you. What are you doing? Is your sweet? Oh, you got drool all over my shirt.
I promise that's Jewel.
Did you drool on my shirt? Hello. Are you mama's baby?
Who do you guys think she looks like? Me or Ben? We don't have a ton of rice. Ben eats like a lot of rice with his, so I've got some on the stove. I'm making that curry. All the cookies are cool now. I have a call in 15 minutes. I don't know if you can tell a little bit. Ivy headbutted me. So we both have nice little red marks on our head. She was being super cute, and then just one of the times swung her head a little too hard. We need to get a new can opener because ours is literal trash. Yesterday when I was making that soup, I had to open like a couple of cans, and I literally texted Benjamin and was like, please come down. See, it like literally won't freaking open the can. She's just destroying everything. So this is the curry we get. It's called Kashmiri. This Maya Kamal. I'm probably butchering that. It's really good. Their Madras curry one is good too, but we prefer this one. Super simple dinner. I am also going to heat up some peas. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Ben really likes having peas in his for like extra protein. So I'm just gonna heat up some of these in a pan. Yeah, that like legit hurt. My head hurts now. Not really sure what Ivy's gonna eat because she doesn't like this curry, so she'll probably have like avocado, beans. I really want to try one of these cookies, but I want to wait till after I eat. Want some? Thankfully her iron tastes good because I only give it to her like 3 times a week maybe. So mostly because I forget. I'm supposed to give it to her every other day. Milk. Milk? It's not milk time. I'm just putting these away. They don't have any milk in them. I tried to make them cute in my little cake stand. Okay, very simple. I just give myself a tiny bit of peas. Ben's is over there. Ivy was eating banana, but she's already stuffed literally all of it in her mouth at one time.
Then
Dogs are eating.
dinner time.
Hopefully y'all can hear me over the dishwasher. It is 7:38. Ben's putting Ivy down. I just got done with my call, my food freedom call, about 20 minutes ago. Cleaned up the dishes because I had to. But I was gonna try one of my little cookies here. Ben said they were good. They look good. So they're pretty good. I feel like I can kind of taste the applesauce, which doesn't bother me. A first baked good I've made with egg replacement that's actually worked. But I'm actually gonna end off the vlog here because I'm just gonna go watch YouTube for the rest of the night and then go to bed. If you're ever interested in seeing my nighttime routine, let me know. But I feel like I literally watch YouTube and then sometimes Ben and I will watch a show and then I go to bed. So it's not very exciting. But thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.